Hey, Scott Smith here, and I am so sorry it took so long with the videos, but we had over 200 people that requested that off of LinkedIn, Google Plus, and Facebook. So we are going through everybody's report. Everybody should have gotten their report already. If you didn't, please hit me up on Skype at CSMS22. That is CSMS, the number two, and let me know that you did not get the report, and I will have one made for you as soon as possible. We had so many videos to do that I've decided to make one video here describing how to read the report. And then if anyone else wants a personal one-on-one consultation and advice and suggestion from me on what to do with their marketing and what to do with their website, how to get it ranked better, then most certainly hit me up on Skype, or you can send me an email at scottsmith@csmsmarketing.com, and I will definitely get in contact with you, and we can do a one-on-one Skype, and I can show you exactly what's going on with your own personal site. But I wanted to make sure you can understand the report. A lot of the feedback that I'm getting so far is, hey, it's a big report. It's very comprehensive. It's kind of hard to understand. It's kind of Chinese to me. I understand that, and if you're not in the marketing industry, it could be overwhelming. So I'm going to go through every section of this report so you understand exactly what's going on, okay, and how to read your report so you have a better understanding of where your website is. Okay, the first section here, and this company here is just a made-up company, and we're doing it just so you can see exactly what's going on. So your overall score is out of 100, and this is how your site ranks to the top 10 sites for that particular keyword that you're going after. Okay, so in that, this pie chart here just explains more into depth how each section is ranking and what value each section holds. Okay, this first section here, it actually describes each step of A through F of all the stages of your ranking. So you have your domain strength. A lot of times in your domain strength, if it's a brand new site, you really can't do much about it because domain age does play a big factor in your SEO rankings or your Google rankings or your search engine optimization rankings. On-page optimization, that plays a big role. Off-page optimization, your readability and conversions. Readability section is what type of degree or what type of education do I need to read your site. If it's too advanced, it actually takes off points off of your rankings. So you want it that to where the general public can actually read your site and understand what's going on. The conversion section of it is a conversion. What that is can people get a hold of your company? Is there phone numbers there they can get a hold of your company? Is there an email template or something they can fill out to send you a message? That's your conversions. Social engagement is what social media do you have linking to your site? Do you have your Facebook fan page linking? Do you have your Twitter page linking? Do you have Pinterest linking? Your Google Plus? You have YouTube? You know, all these different social engagements. Here recently, after the last Google update in their algorithm, what they've done is the social signals play a huge factor in how you rank now. So they want the viral effect. They want people to be able to get a hold of you in many different ways. And they want to be able to share and make your content go viral. So it's actually going to help your rankings to have a Facebook fan page, to have a Twitter page, to have YouTube, to have Google Plus, and have them all linked to your website where everything is accessible through your website. The last section here is your competitor analysis, and that's basically just seeing how your website stands up against 3 of the top competitors. And in many of you guys' cases that I found is, in most cases actually, is one of the main things to do with online marketing or getting your website ranked is knowing what keywords to go after. A lot of us are going after keywords that, one, are too hard to rank at this particular point in time, or they're not getting enough traffic to them keywords. Keyword research is probably one of the most important things you can do. So I see a lot of people going after different keywords. For instance, if you've got a real estate company in Los Angeles, California, one of the keywords you're going after is Los Angeles. For one, that is a very difficult keyword to go after, just Los Angeles. But you're not associating your industry with Los Angeles. Now, if you could say home for sale Los Angeles or real estate Los Angeles, that would make a big difference. But you're just going after Los Angeles. Very hard to go after it, and you're actually wasting time and energy going after Los Angeles. So keyword research is a big part of that. And we'll go over all of that too. This right here, now we're going to go and dissect Section A. Section A is your domain strength. And what that is it shows how many pages are indexed within Google for your particular website. How many years has your website been online? How many pages are indexed in Bing? What a lot of people don't realize is, I don't know if you know this or not, but Google has this thing called Webmaster Tools. And what it is you create a sitemap on your website, and you can submit that sitemap to Google. And Google will automatically go and index every page on your website in the Google results. Well, what many people don't know is Bing has this same exact thing. And Bing and Yahoo have combined to where you just submit to Bing, and Yahoo is automatically indexed also. This particular company didn't realize that. These pages are just being indexed automatically. But if they would submitted their sitemap to Bing also, it would be just like Google and everything would be fine. The reason this time of expiring, if your domain is less than a year, it's going to come up red in our report. So nothing to be alarmed about, but just let you know, hey, you only got 8 months and 3 weeks left before your domain expires. Okay? All right. The big part of your website, on-page optimization. This is your title page. And what your title page is, here, I'll show you exactly what it is. This is one of my sites this is just a demo site that I use. This actually is what Google sees. This is what Google sees when they go to look at your site. They don't see the pretty site. They don't see all the flashy things and the graphics. This is what the search engines look at. And they're looking at certain sections of your website to make sure it matches up perfectly with what they think they need in order for you to rank. So first thing is your title page. If I come back here, this is the title. You have to have this on your site because this is one of the first things that the search engines look at. They say, okay, your title should describe exactly what your site is about. And in this case, auto repair service. Okay, if I wanted to do a local listing, it would be auto repair service West Palm Beach. Okay, that's what Google looks for. So it wants to make sure you have a title tag. All right, the next is the description. So if we go back to here, your description should have the same thing involved in it. Okay, your description, well, let's go back here. Your description should have, say for these guys, for instance, personal injury attorney, West Palm Beach. Okay, they also have that same thing, personal injury attorneys, in their description. So personal injury attorney must be one of the things that they're going after, and Google sees that. Another thing is your H1 tags. On your site, just to give you an example of what an H1 tag would be. I'm going to go to, this is an H1 tag. It's your headline tag for that particular page. All right? That's an H1 tag. If I were to go open up what Google sees again, this is what they see. If I go down to the actual H1 tag, And here it is. This is the title of that particular page and the H1 tag. That's an H1 tag. Okay? So again, Google sees that and they see that as being important. You definitely want to have an H1 tag. Alt tags are for your images on your site. And what that basically does is they want to make sure that your alt text has titles also. Okay, so if there's 16 images on there, all 16 of them images should have alternate text. And what I do and what you should do is your alternate text should be an actual keyword that you're going after. Okay, same thing with the hyperlinks. On each page, there are hyperlinks on the pages. Okay, say for here, see how that comes up, Article 3 in the little white box? That's your text page. Each one of your hyperlinks should have a text that comes up, and it should be whatever whatever keyword you want that to be. Okay, it's known for in Google that they say they want at least 300 words on your home page so they can get a grasp of what it is your website's about. So this particular one had 1,800, which is way too many, but 300 words with a keyword density, and you should be good to go, which their site, as far as keyword density, is okay. The in-style and the JavaScript, all this is saying is you don't want too many in-style mistakes on your home page, and you don't want too much JavaScript on your home page. These are just precautions. They really don't affect, unless you go overboard with it, it really doesn't affect it that much. Having a blog on your site goes a long, long way. A blog on your site means that the internet was designed as the information superhighway. So information is the main thing. And that's what a blog is. A blog is when you can inform people about different sections of your site or something that's going on. It's just information. Google loves a blogging platform. So having a blog on your site could go a long way. Sitemap. This is a sitemap. And it's nice to have one on both. Sitemap just connects all the pages to your site to your home page. That's basically all it is. It's just a way to connect all the pages to your site to your home page. Okay? And then there's an XML sitemap that you submit to the search engines. And you definitely want to have one of them because it will get all your pages indexed. A robots file is a file that's associated with your site that allows search engines to crawl pages and not to crawl pages that you don't want indexed. For instance, your administrative pages, you don't want them indexed to where everybody can see them. So that's just what a robots text is. Google Analytics. I notice a lot of people don't have this on their website, especially people that are using Google AdWords and wanting to actually see what their conversions and things are. You won't know how much traffic comes to your site truly unless you use a Google Analytics code. And the reason why you want to use Google Analytics code is because it's tied in with the whole Google system. Once that analytics code is put on your site, Google spiders go out and they crawl your entire site, and they really hang out around the Google Analytics code. So every new page that comes on that Google Analytics code and somebody goes to, it automatically gets indexed in Google's index. So you definitely want a Google Analytics code. It really does affect your ranking. This your site response time. They come back in codes. There could be a 404 code, which means there's damaged page or a page don't exist, or 200 means everything's good, server's going good, it's reading back and forth, everything's good. The load time. This particular site has a very slow load time. When you have a lot of videos and images and things of that nature, a lot of JavaScript on your site, it loads extremely slow. And that site time there is actually a response of a lot of the JavaScript that they got running on this particular site. The rich snippets. I really want to take my time and explain this to you guys. Almost everybody that got a report from us they really are missing out on this section. And what this is Google has a thing called Google Places. When people do local searches, you'll see it. They come up as different, like a 7-pack, a 3-pack, a 5-pack. And it comes up on the first page of Google, and it'll say, instead of, it's in the organic rankings, and it'll have an A, B, C, or D, and it has the little pinpoint for the map. That's your Google Places listings. One thing that you need to do is you need to claim that Google Places listing. And then you want to use the exact address, phone number, and name that is on your Google Places page. And you want to put that on your website. So like this right here, the address connects. You want these to connect. Author tag, you want them to connect. The reason being is that way Google can see that you've done your local marketing plus your not so local marketing. Google Places is a great way and an easy way to get to the first page of Google. Okay? These are called, when your exact name, address, and phone number shows up anywhere on the web, that's called a citation. If you're in Yelp with the exact phone number, name, and address, that's a citation from Yelp. Yelp is a PR8. Which means that's a very high ranking page. That will make your website jump up in the rankings. So if you do 25, 30 of them, you're going to have a very good chance to rank pretty well in Google. So you definitely want to work on the snippets. And this draws attention to your site. When you have reviews and people see that when they're doing it, they automatically come to your site because they're thinking, oh, these guys are good. Because a lot of people don't have that in the search engines. So putting that to your site is something that we do, and we do a very good job of it. But you definitely want to do that. Okay, off-page optimization. This basically is link building. Okay, what you want to do is make sure your site gets links built on other sites that are related to the industry that you're in and that are authoritative sites. Okay? So basically, if you make a blog comment on Forbes.com about chiropractors doing, and you have a chiropractic website, and you make a blog comment on Forbes.com, which is, by the way, a PR8 site. You make a comment on there and you put a backlink back to your site, which in other words, you put your website information in there. They send the backlink back to your site. Well, you just got a backlink to your site on a high PR site that is related to your chiropractic niche, and it's a very high page ranking site. That goes a long way for your ranking. Just one site like that can make a significant jump in your rankings, especially for a local website. Okay? And this actually just goes through and dissects. These here are they're called link passing, juice passing links. And what that is they give your site juice link. Okay? Just what I said. Forbes, you'll get to use their high page ranking authority back on your site. That's called link juice. Versus non-link juice is links that have a PR0 or they're insignificant sites, but they got a link to your site. Well, you get credit for it, but it's really not passing any link juice in. And now the way Google has changed their algorithm, it used to be everybody just used to link to everything. Okay? And back in the day, that worked. The more links you had, the higher ranking it is. Well, Google has changed their algorithm. Now it is quality links. It doesn't matter how many quality links you have, they have to be quality. If you have good quality backlinks, you can have a site that has 15,000 backlinks going to their site. And then versus another site that may just have 25, but they're high quality link passing or juice passing links. Then your site with just the 25 good links will rank way ahead of the one with 15,000. And that's because of the way Google has evolved, and they've gotten smarter to eliminate a lot of the spamming that you see a lot of these companies doing. Okay? The AC rank and the Majestic, this is your total backlinks they found throughout the entire website. Okay? And what that is this particular company's got 38,000. Okay? Understand this. Back in the day, this company probably did a lot of backlinking. They was linking to everybody and everything. The problem is only 4,728 actually count now, and only 2,385 of them are actually helping them to rank. So they've wasted a lot of time. And what I've found is many companies, when Google did their most recent update, it took a lot of companies out of the rankings for this very reason. Because they was using spammy type backlinking tactics, what many people consider black hat tactics, and they don't work anymore. Okay, so that just explains where the links are come from. So you got 38,000 links coming from 14,000 different domains. Okay, this section here is very important. 99.9% of the people have zeros. This particular company did pretty good, but what they did is a backlink from a .gov or a .edu is extreme. Them are the most powerful links you could possibly get. Okay, obviously what this person did is they had two different edu domains, but they made 120 backlinks off of them two domains, which is fine. They probably did a lot of blog commenting and things of that nature. The thing about it is it's very hard to get an edu backlink, so when you do get them, they count for a lot. Okay, this section here is self-explanatory. It just shows you where you rank in Google and Bing. Now, this right here, this competition where it says low, high, and all this, it has nothing to do with the organic searches. What that high and low and medium is AdWords. High means there's a lot of people buying AdWords campaigns for that particular keyword. And the ones that's low, well, they don't have that much competition for AdWords, so you can probably get them pretty cheap. That's what that section is. I get a lot of people asking questions about that, so I figured I'd tell you that. Okay, the conversion form, that's just your opt-in form on your site. Opt-in or somewhere where somebody can collect information about your visitors. Without forms, you really can't convert people. Without a phone number, you really can't convert them. The readability section is, basically what that is what type of education do I need to read this site? This particular site is a 9th grade education. Okay? You want your site to be able to be read by the general public. So even a 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, that's perfect. Okay? Now here's the biggie I talked about earlier, social engagement. You definitely want your site like this to have social tags on it. That way people can go to these particular things. It connects your social media with your actual website, which goes a long way in the Google rankings. Okay? And then the competition analysis is pretty much self-explanatory. Anything in the yellow is they're pretty much leading amongst the 4 competitors here. It breaks down side by side so you can see exactly how you rank. The pie charts are the most important thing here. Okay? And what I mean by that is it shows you the percentages of, this is your non-juice passing links, and these are your juice passing. So for this particular site, 50% of their links are positive juice passing links. This one here, 48%. This one here, 75%, and so on and so forth. So as you go, and this is actually the report that we use for our clients to see their progress. So they'll be able to pull up this month's report versus last month's report, and they'll be able to see how much they've jumped, how many different links they've gotten, and things of that nature. Okay? That's how you read the report. Like I said, if anybody has any personal questions that they want to ask me, if they want to go over their particular results individually, definitely get a hold of me on Skype. Again, my handle is CSMS22. That's CSMS, the number 2, the number 2. You can get a hold of me and I will personally go over your site with you, give you any advice and suggestions to help you rank better. That's perfectly fine. And that's about it. Okay. So and oh, I'm gonna go ahead. And go over. I'm getting a lot of questions about. Okay, I see the report. I got a lot of work to do. How much is this going to cost me if we decide to go with you? So give me a second, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you where that is too. That way you'll have all the information you need. Give me 1 second. Okay, what I want to do now is we've been going through these tutorials, and the first question I get is, okay, Scott, this all sounds fine and dandy. It's all the information you give us is a little bit overwhelming, but what is this going to cost me? How much is this going to cost? And that's a very valid question. So what I want to do, I want to be upfront with everybody, and I want everybody to know exactly what we offer and what we expect in return for what we're offering. So the actual suggestions I gave you and showed you what to do to change some things on your site or what to do in your marketing, that's free. I truly and honestly want to help you succeed with your online marketing as much as possible. But if there's some things, and I know business owners and people get very busy, and you might want us to do some things. If you do, we would love to do it for you. That's not a problem. So what I want to do is go over some of the things that we offer and our pricing, just so you'll have that information with you. First of all, as I said earlier, the SEO, there is a two-part process. Like I said before, there's on-page optimization and there's off-page optimization. On-page optimization is the things that you do on the site to help Google and the search engines realize what your content's about. And that's your title tags, your H1 tags, your meta descriptions, your meta tags, your meta keywords, your keyword density within the articles on your site, or your keyword density within any type of content on your site. Okay, how your site is set up, how one page links to the next page, links to the next page, and then back to the home page. So all the linking, everything to do within the site, that is on-page optimization. Your off-page optimization, however, is basically link building. It's getting exposure on other sites that are related to your site. You see, Google, on their last algorithm change, they started eliminating sites that was just spamming links. In other words, they was just linking to everybody. If it had a high page ranking, they would link to it. Them are considered black hat techniques. They do nothing for anybody except you. I mean, especially you, because it damages your site. So, and Google did not like it, so they eliminated all of that. What Google wants to see is you have relevant content and you're linking to other sites that are relevant to what you have. That way your site becomes kind of like an authority site in your whole entire niche, or your industry, so to speak. So with that said, I'm going to show you exactly our SEO packages. These packages here, these are our off-page SEO. If you want on-page SEO, the price is $250, and that's for your entire site. We go through every page. If you got, I know a lot of real estate sites have 3,000 pages. We go through each and every page and make sure it is optimized. Everything is optimized on site the way it's supposed to be. That way, when Google and the other search engines comes to your site, they have an even flow of how everything's supposed to go, and they can understand exactly what your site's about and what you're trying to rank for. So that's on page, and it's $250 for the entire site. Okay, this is the off-page optimization. Our basic package, and this is what a lot of our local businesses do. Basically, what that's going to do is it gives you one domain name, which is your URL, plus 5 keywords. We will optimize and rank you for 5 keywords that you choose. But what we do is we do a complete keyword research for you, and we show you what's getting the most searches. That way you're not wasting time going after keywords that really not getting searched anyway. Okay? And what that comes with, you're going to end up with 2 high page PR5 ranking homepage links. That's very powerful. Very powerful. And then you're going to get 3 PR3 homepage links. These are all linking to your homepage. Then we're going to build 2 high page rank link pyramids that are going to suck a lot of link juice back into your main site, which will boost your site tenfold. You're really going to see an increase in your ranking when we do this. Them link pyramids consist of over 35 high PR quality PDF and Web 2.0 sites. Okay? Understand this happens every month. So we build this every month. That way, every month we increase your ranking and we keep you there at the top of Google. Okay? It also includes our support. Anytime you have a problem, you can submit something on our support ticket with a support ticket. If you choose to do the on-page optimization, it also includes all of that included too. Okay? That's that. And let me give you, I'm going to show you a quick example of some of the type of links that we get back for you. Okay? Here's a report that you're going to end up getting, and it's going to show you exactly what you're getting with these types of links you're going to be getting back to your site. Okay, and as you can see here, Blogspot, Delicious, Discuss. These are all links that we're going to go ahead and prepare as soon as you become a client of ours, so we can get these types of link juice going back to your site. Okay, you'll get the complete report. You'll have your username, the email address that we use, and the password. That way you can go on at any time and see exactly what's going on with these sites. Or you can use them as your own personal sites also, just to help. But these are just basically, we're designing them in your specific niche. That way you're getting, look at the PR rankings here. A PR9, a PR8, a PR9, a PR6, 9, 7, 8, 9. These are all very high page ranking authority sites going back to your sites, which is going to make your site really rank high. Okay? So that's just, I just wanted to show you a sample report of what we do. And you're going to have over 50 plus of these, not just the 20 that I did, for example. Okay? All right, the Business Pro is, we do a lot of white label services for other SEO companies. And to be honest with you, we charge the same exact amount that I'm charging you guys. These other SEO companies, other marketing companies, they come in, they buy the SEO packages off of us, and they pay $297, and they turn around and give it to you for $650, $750. $1,250, $1,500 a month. In many cases, they're making a 600% markup on the services that we are providing. To me personally, I don't feel like that's really helping your fellow business person out. How is our economy ever going to get any better if just a select few people are making all the money? So, I'm offering the same deal that I offer for white label services to individual businesses. I feel that it's very, very good value for the business owner, and good value In return, the business owner turns around and spreads the word about what you're doing, and helps you out too. So that's my own thoughts. Sorry about the ramble. But anyway, for the SEO Business Pro, you get 4 different domains. Say you got an e-commerce site, or a bigger attorney site, and you offer several packages and you need 20 keywords. Well, we offer this package there. So it's going to be $1,000 a month, but you can have up to 4 domains and 20 keywords, which means you can go out and have other sites. Say you got 3 other sites. You can use all 4 sites, and we'll get all 4 sites ranked for you. And you could really dominate the home page or the top 10 results in Google. Along with that, you get 8 PR5s going back to the home pages, 12 PR3s, 8 link pyramids built every month that funnels all that link juice back into your site or sites. And then the enterprise version is for 7 domains, 35 keywords. If you got an e-commerce site, that's perfect for what you're trying to do there. And it works out just the same there. And we also offer lead generation sites. This package here has become quite popular, and basically what it is we host the site. We give you the site for free, but you just have to pay the hosting and the maintenance fees. We'll put whatever pages you want. We'll customize the site exactly how you want. And I'll give you an example of what one site looks like here. This is an auto repair site. These sites that I've built, they are built specifically to get phone calls to your office. Okay, as you can see here, the light's flashing and it's flashing, and it draws your attention to it, but it's the phone number. So we want people to call. Here's another example. We have several call to actions on here. This section here we can use as a coupon or whatever we want. We can put whatever text in there just to make sure people call your business or get a hold of you. Same thing up here. You also have the call to action up here. All these pages are built into it. All this content actually comes with the site, and we've built these sites in every industry, so we're good to go there. But all this content will automatically come with the site, so you can see this is like an About Us page. You've got your social signals already built into it that we will cater to your specific businesses. You got frequently asked questions section, so and like I said, this is just an example site of what we use, and different articles. People can go and continue reading. They go to the actual article page. These articles are actually optimized to rank themselves in the search engines. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. But that's what that is. And that package is here. There is a $49.95 setup fee. And that's just so we can convert all the verbiage over to your specific company. Now, a lot of people say, well, I already have a website. Well, that's fine. These sites are actually built to act as a landing page. They actually work in conjunction with your website. You can use it as a standalone website, and that's fine. These sites are designed to rank. All the on-page optimization has already been done, and they will rank. So, but if you're interested, we have these sites available, and you can do it. Now, this package here, you have to stay on for 1 year at $39.95 for 1 full year, and then we turn the website completely over to you. It's yours, and you can do with it what you want. Or this second package here, if you decide, no, I don't want to go ahead and do that. I want to host it myself. Well, then you can purchase the site for $479. It's yours, free and clear. We still do all the maintenance to it for you. We convert everything and customize it to fit your image and your branding, and then that's fine. So you're getting a site there for $479. This package here become our most famous package. And basically what this package is, we don't focus primarily on the website. What it is the biggest problem that I hear a lot of businesses saying was like, hey, the SEO is fine and dandy, but I need phone calls to my office. I want my phone to ring. So we decided to build lead generation platforms. And basically what that is we do all the marketing. We do all the marketing, and you just pay for the quality leads that come to your office. So when someone calls because of the marketing that we have done, and you stay on the phone with that client or customer for 45 seconds, for a minute and a half, 2 minutes, whatever we decide to do, come to an agreement with, then you only pay for that lead. And them leads, each industry is different, but they range anywhere from, as low as $10 a lead all the way up to personal injury attorneys. We charge around $60, $65 depending on what part of the country they're in. But you only pay for the leads. Now with this package, because we do all the work up front and we have a ton of stuff we have to do, and because we build AdWords campaigns, we also run Craigslist postings, and we do it in various cities to where you're at. We do tons of Craigslist postings. We do all the YouTube marketing. We build videos and get them out there and start getting leads back to the site on videos. And then we do actual paid media buys. So we do it on major websites. So CNN.com is one. We buy ad space on there, and we do it geo-targeted. So if we're doing for a chiropractor in Columbus, Ohio, then it's only going to show up to the people who's looking at CNN.com in Columbus, Ohio. Okay, so we do geo-targeted ads there, and that costs a lot of money, but it's all included, and you only pay for the lead that you actually get to your office. We also rank these sites, make sure they're ranking high on there. Now, the thing about it is, because we do so much up front, we do charge a $497 setup fee for the entire platform. Now, I know that seems like it could be a lot, but what you're getting, it's really not that much. But so to help alleviate that setup fee that we're charging, what we do is the first 25 leads are included in the setup fee. So once you pay the setup fee of $497, that pays for the first 25 leads that comes into your office too. That way, it's pretty much a risk-free deal for you also. Okay, so we offer that. If you're interested in that, yeah, we can definitely get you started on a lead generating platform. Or if you just want to do SEO for your site, that's fine. And I'm going to show you how to run through an order. And this is how you do it. Whatever package you want, you just come in here, hit the Buy Now button. It's going to take you to this page. You can pick how you want to pay for it. You want to pay the monthly charge of $297. That'd be $49.95 setup fee. Or you can pay quarterly, semi-annually, or annually, however you want to do that. Now, if you're doing this for your site and you want us to go ahead and take care of all the on-site optimization for your existing site, then all you have to do is click this here. And you'll notice that the price has changed. So it's going to add the $250, and that's for the on-site optimization of your existing site. So what you would have to pay today is $596.95 with a monthly reoccurring charge of $297. And then you just hit the Add to Cart, and it's going to take you to the actual checkout page. You fill in your information here, create your password, and then come down here, complete the order. As soon as you complete the order, we get the information, and we start on your process as soon as we get it. So as soon as we get your order, you'll get a welcome email from us, and then you'll get another email followed by, hey, okay, we need access to your site so we can start our on-site optimization, because we're going to go ahead and start the link building as soon as possible. Okay? Those are the services that we have. That's what we offer. And I wish you nothing but the best in all your online marketing things. Again, if you just need to ask me questions, advice, suggestions, I'm here. You can always get a hold of me through email at scottsmith@csmsmarketing.com. Or you can get me on Skype, and my Skype handle is CSMS22. And you can go ahead and hit me up on Skype, and I'll answer anything that you got, any questions. I'm here to help in any way, shape, or form I can. I wish you much success in your business, and you have a wonderful evening. Hey guys, one more thing. Right up above this video, you'll see, if you're wanting to get started right away, right up above the video, there should be a blue button that says Access Now. If you click on that button, it'll take you straight to this packages page, and you can go ahead and order what you want to order. Okay? You guys have a wonderful evening, and much luck and success to you and your endeavors.